First of all, if she get in a relationship with a drunk, we gotta.
That's what she want.
Listen,
that's her type.
Listen. Why are you? If she get in a relationship with a drunk, she not for you. She's something about that. Maybe her daddy was a drunk. Something along the line drew her to that drunk. Okay, that shit ain't normal. And anything else that's going on, people got stuff going on that, and they drawing the people, and you'll be amazed. You find out they almost just like that. There's something going on that they have something that they have in common, right? So if she's in it, that's just not your person. It's not. We can't stop every woman from being in a relationship with a drunk. We can't stop all women from being in a relationship with people we don't think they should be in a relationship with. All we can say is that's not the mate for me. You know, people are going to do things that we don't necessarily agree with. We cannot change them all. We can't. You're going to kill yourself sitting here trying to change everybody else. We can have these conversations. We can hope that they can change. We will want the best for them. But that's not going to make people see it your way. And there's usually a reason they don't see it your way. Maybe she has a flaw. You don't even know the flaw that she has. And you thinking that she's this person, she just covers it well. You know, you don't ever know why people in the situation that they're in.
I agree with you. This is why you cannot talk about the guy, about his character and how bad he is. And he should tell her, you know, all his his intentions are, because of what you just said. Every woman they will take something different, and you can't stop that. So don't go to the guy.
So, but I'm so confused, right? I'm confused because earlier we said women don't date average men. They only date 1%.
Now they dating bums.
Now they dating homeless.
Hold on. Did you a couple months ago, did you guys not see the homeless guy that went viral? That thousands of women were trying to holler at him, and he was homeless. Just because he looked good, women were throwing themselves at him.
And that's what I said. I was saying earlier about women. Women will choose men that they are attracted to, right? So when you're talking about most women choose the 1%, that's what Shan was getting at, that most women are not choosing the 1%. And you just gave the example that you had hundreds of women throwing themselves at a homeless man. It was because he was attractive. He definitely wasn't a top 1%. He was just attractive. So I mean, so that you've just proved our point about women not only after 1%.
When we talk about the top 20%, that
he's
the 20% means he could be 6'2" or above, 6 foot or above. He could be a muscular build. He could have a very handsome. This is what we're talking about in the 20%. It's not just financial.
Okay. Okay. You're on mute,
yes.
Shan.
I said, what he say? I'm sorry, I missed
He
it.
said that when they're talking about women going after the top 20%, men are not just meaning the top 20% in terms of financially. He said it can be in height, it can be in looks as well. It's not just financial. So most women are going to go after those men.
So are you saying that this is leaving men out? Is that what you're saying? Like, what's the concern?
I just think he has a disdain for women like a lot of other men. What I mean by that, I'm gonna say specifically black women in these spaces that we hear that, and I don't mean disdain like I can't, I don't know what they call it, like red pill rage or whatever. I don't know. I don't pick that up from you. What I mean is a level of well, maybe disdain is not the right word. Let me take that back. I think that there's a level of ownership. That's what I'll say. Ownership on male behavior because it's focused on trying to get the female to take ownership and responsibility. So, I mean, I mean, that's the way that I see it, because I'm only using a conversation that we had and the questions that we asked you. And the flip side to that is, we're like, you were talking about getting married and women not doing this. And okay, cool, we'll give you that. But then when we asked you these specific questions about how you're moving, instead of you taking ownership of your own behavior, the first thing that you did is you put the onus on the woman. And I think that's the problem, is that neither party are taking ownership. The woman that you're with right now, I would agree with you. She should have had a conversation with you if that was her intentions of wanting to be married. She should have had that conversation. But in kind, I also believe that you as a man should have let her know up front that you're not looking to get married at this stage in your life, or at this point, or just with her. Like, she's like, I enjoy being with you, but I don't think you wifey material, or you ain't the one, or whatever. You need to have that conversation with her as well. So but when we asked you that, you said, well, it was her. She never brought it up. We never had that conversation. If you know that y'all didn't have the conversation, then why didn't you initiate it? Why didn't you initiate it?
Why do I have to initiate?
You
Why
know,
do I have to do it for her?
Hold on, Shan. Don't answer the question with a question. I'm asking you specifically, why did you not initiate the conversation? Why are you waiting for her to initiate it? Granted, you saying she should have. She didn't. So now my question to you is, why haven't you initiated the conversation?
No, all this is about is control. You're just trying to control man. You're just trying to have the power. This is all this
marriage,
is.
Sir. You have the power of marriage. That's why I'm asking you. Why didn't you initiate the conversation, since you as a man control marriage? She doesn't. She controls sex. You control marriage. So I guess my question, that's why I was asking, why didn't you initiate the conversation? Did you wait for her to initiate?
Let me tell you. Let me tell you.
Did you wait for her to initiate sex? Or did you initiate it?
No, I initiated it.
Okay. All right. So you initiated it, right? Women control sex, as we say. So you initiated, and she allowed you to have sex with her. So my question to you is, why are you not initiating a conversation about marriage and then and then see what her response is? Because that's the way that works too.
Just because I have sex with you don't mean I want to marry you.
Absolutely.
I didn't say that, sir.
So I think
Shan, he's dodging the question.